everyone. Today I thought I would take you on a trip as I go to the doll meetup in New York City and tell you how this became my local doll meet, even though I live like 90 minutes away. So I started the hobby at the end of 2019, right before the start of the pandemic, and did not get to experience doll meetups at all for the first few years. After 2 years of social distancing, I decided to look to meet some doll collectors in person. I lived in the Austin, Texas area during this time and tried to find if there was a local group that met near me, but it seemed that there wasn't, or at least there wasn't one that was consistently meeting, so I decided to try my hand at hosting my own. So the first doll meet I ended up attending was the one in which I was the host, and I have no clue if I did an adequate job, but about 5 collectors showed up and we got to see about a dozen dolls. I hit it off with one of the collectors in particular. They actually attended the Austin area group in the before times, and we were hopeful to do another one. Unfortunately for the group, I ended up moving across the country to the northeastern United States the very next month. When the decision to move was made, I reached out to my friend and told them the news. And to my surprise, they were also leaving Texas and moving to the Northeast. I then joked that maybe we could meet up in the New York meet sometime in the future. Several months later, in April of this year, I saw that this collector had actually made it out to the NYC meet, so I messaged them and told them that I would try to go to the one the following month. In our move to Philadelphia, we became a car-free family. Lucky for me, though, Amtrak has several lines that take me to Manhattan, and if I book my trip with enough advance notice, it's less than $40 round trip, including subway fare both ways. That's cheaper than a tank of gas, tolls, parking, plus the cost of car ownership. Win-win in my book. The meetup takes place near Madison Avenue and East 56th Street in a large atrium area. I usually arrive at 12:30 p.m. and am usually among the first group to arrive. The space is generally not crowded, and doll people are easy to spot with our large bags. Most people arrive closer to 1 p.m., and the dolls start to collect around 2 or 3 tables. This group meets consistently every month, usually on the second Saturday of the month. You get to see all sorts of dolls in all sorts of styles. This month's attendance was the largest group since I started coming. I think there were well over 30 collectors. My first time there, it was a lot of meeting new people and introducing myself. I am a quiet person, and everyone I've met has been super friendly and welcoming. Some collectors bring gifts for everyone, and some collectors bring excess items for swapping or selling. And if you're lucky or unlucky enough, you end up bringing home more than you brought. Since my collection tends to be on the larger realistic side, the doll I usually bring ends up being at the table with the other large realistic dolls. But all legitimate dolls are welcome. I've gotten to know many of the collectors on a first-name basis, and it's always a nice time to catch up on life, see each other's new dolls, and plan for future events to get together. While this group is great, and I try to join when I can, it takes significant planning on my part to be able to join since it's a 2-hour trek each way. In the new year, I hope to host or co-host a Philadelphia BJD meetup. From talking with a few nearby collectors, there used to be a monthly meetup here as well, but the members have since moved away in the past few years. Maybe we can get that going again, and then I can meet even more collectors and make more friends. Anyway, that's all for this time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good one. Bye!